Hey folks, what up? Welcome back to the Tundra. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a little bit more about the 22 push-up challenge. About the 22 push-up challenge is for 22 days, you do 22 push-ups each day, and you challenge someone new to join in with you every day. And so far we're on day 10, going pretty well. Some people have decided to join in with me, some people are still undecided, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So anyhow, this isn't just for veteran suicide. In my belief, it's for suicide prevention and awareness altogether. It doesn't have to be just specific to veterans, which is, I mean, it's key toward veterans, but it doesn't have to be. If you feel like you're going through a struggle, this might be able to help you out. We don't know. So anyhow, last night my cousin Tiffany sent me a message and said, basically she said, good job of knowing what you're doing. It means a lot to a lot of people, but it's something that I couldn't do. And of course that sparked my mind to get moving. And I said, well, why couldn't you do it? And she said, well, I can only do like one or two and then I have to stop. And I said, it's okay. You can do one or two, take a break, do one or two more, take a break, all the way till you reach your goal of 22. You don't gotta do it all at one time. And you don't gotta do perfect push-ups either. You can drop down to your knees, take some of the weight off your shoulders and your chest. Do what you gotta do to modify it to get to the goal. Just make sure you do good. Whatever it is you're doing, do them good. Don't cheat yourself. If using your knees is the best you can do, that's the best you can do. But so she's like, yeah, but I just couldn't do it. And I said, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we do this? You accept the challenge, and for 22 days, here's what we'll do. On day 1, you'll do 1 push-up, and then I'll do 21. So together, that gives you 22. On day 2, you do 2, and I'll do 20. So together, you got 22. Then we'll do this all the way up to day 22. And if for some reason you can't make it to 22, that's fine. You'll do whatever it is you can do, and then I'll make up the rest for you. And so she agreed to it, and so that's what we're going to do. And I explained to her, I said, this challenge was meant to be challenging. Sure, some people doing these push-ups, it looks really easy to them, to other people. And for some people, it probably is really easy. But it's meant to be a challenge. It's meant to challenge you physically. And the purpose of it is somebody going through a hard time, someone going through a situation to where they think the only way to get out of something, to get out of this challenge, is going through in their own head, is to take their own life. They look at you struggling doing these push-ups, and they can relate that push-up struggle to their personal struggle in their life, whatever it may be. And if they can see you doing whatever it is you got to do to meet your goal of 22, if they see you breaking it up into smaller, more manageable parts, but you don't stop, you don't give up, you keep going. That's the whole point of doing it all in one video, right? So if you got to take a 5-minute break, you take a 5-minute break. It doesn't matter. This is going to be a long video. Who cares though? It'll be done. So they see you doing that, and then they go, well, maybe what I'm going through isn't so hard after all. Maybe I can break it down a little bit and make my life more manageable. Maybe that's a possibility for me too. And just maybe they reach out to you personally and ask you for help. Sometimes, folks, that's all it takes, is for that person to reach out to that one person and ask for help. And let's face it, asking people for help isn't always easy, especially when it comes to something so personal like that, because you don't want to air out what's going on in your life. You don't want people to think less of you because you have these thoughts in your head. But sometimes you just got to do it. And if that's what it takes to save a life, that's what we'll do. So there we go. Tiffany Humphill. There's your challenge. Stay tuned tonight for your official challenge. And let's get this started, all right? Get some. Day 10. All right. So there's day 10. As we discussed, Tiffany Hemphill. There's your challenge. Let's do this. Get some.